We are getting some information that William Ruto has stepped in to stop the planned impeachment motion against Rigathi Gachagua. An impeachment motion mooted against Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua by a section of lawmakers from Mount Kenya has been shelved. The development follows a multi-layered intervention, including that by President William Ruto in what we established was informed by various reasons, some going beyond Mr. Gachagua himself. So Sunday Nation is reporting that William Ruto stepped in to shelve, or rather to stop, that planned impeachment against Rigathi Gachagua. And even before we dig deep into this for Kenyans to understand the high-octane politics being played here, it's important for Kenyans to know that the alleged impeachment motion was initiated by William Ruto through Mount Kenya leaders. So William Ruto himself initiated that impeachment motion. I'm seeing William Ruto now pretending to be stepping in to stop that impeachment. What's happening here, ladies and gentlemen? And why do you think William Ruto has now shelved that plan? If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give the video a like. Let's dig deep. What's happening here, ladies and gentlemen? William Ruto is seriously confused. He does not know whether to impeach Rigathi or not. He's torn between those two worlds. So it's just simply a confused president. And that confusion will augur very negatively for him in the long run. And I'm saying that because we can still remember the issue of Ndindi Nyoro being fronted as Mount Kenya political kingpin. That was William Ruto's initiative. As Ndindi Nyoro started gaining momentum, and we saw some Mount Kenya leaders starting to support Ndindi Nyoro, William Ruto made a retreat. And making that retreat worked to the advantage of Rigathi Gachagua, because Rigathi has been constantly campaigning for the Mount Kenya political kingpinship. So Ruto is just confused. He fronts Ndindi Nyoro as a possible mountain political kingpin. If he sees Ndindi Nyoro picking momentum, he slows him, and Rigathi benefits. So I'm seeing a very confused William Samoei Ruto. That's the first thing coming out very clearly. Secondly, I'm seeing a William Ruto is still just weighing his options. He still wants things to calm down completely, after which he might reinitiate the impeachment against Rigathi Gachagua. As things are right now, the country is still not yet fully stable. Gen Zs are still piling more pressure on William Ruto. So impeaching Rigathi Gachagua at this moment in time might augur very badly and might backfire on William Ruto. Maybe Rigathi Gachagua can just team with the Gen Zs, and that can be very dangerous for William Samoei Ruto. So I'm seeing a William Ruto who is still waiting for things to cool down before he reinitiates that impeachment against Rigathi Gachagua. Another reason, I'm seeing a William Ruto who is not very sure of Raila's support. You know, Raila is one politician that you can't understand. So Ruto is not sure whether Raila Odinga will support him fully after impeaching Rigathi Gachagua. He might end up impeaching Rigathi Gachagua, and then Raila Odinga can also rebel against him, and they can team with Rigathi Gachagua's team, Kalonzo's team, and that again will be very dangerous for Ruto. So Ruto is still trying to weigh his options. If he can be sure that Raila Odinga will be behind him. Even after impeaching Rigathi Gachagua, William Ruto will move with speed to impeach Rigathi Gachagua. As it is now, he is still not yet sure of that support from Raila Odinga if he impeaches Rigathi Gachagua. And also, if you look at William Ruto, I'm seeing a William Ruto who is just destined for destruction. All these things he's doing are just there to destabilize him and to lead to his destruction, because he's doing things that nobody can actually explain. He starts a process, before he completes the process, he has abandoned the process, he's starting something else. So Ruto is also coming on to me as somebody who has never started something and completes it successfully. If you look on the promises he made to Kenyans, he has not even fulfilled any single promise. So even this impeachment, I believe, is just like the promises he has been making, which he has not yet fulfilled. He might have made a promise to impeach Rigathi to some leaders, and now you are seeing he has made a U-turn. And I'm not considering it a U-turn per se, because I know he can reintroduce that impeachment against Rigathi Gachagua. What does all this portend for him and for Kenya's politics? I believe that if William Ruto does not want Rigathi Gachagua to succeed him, then he has to impeach Rigathi Gachagua now. If he waits till maybe 2026 or 2027, it will be very late for him and he won't be able to impeach Rigathi Gachagua. So if he has to impeach Rigathi, it has to be now, this early enough, before Rigathi's tentacles spread. So Ruto has no option. If he wants Rigathi out, he has to do it now. If he dilly-dallies, he's just making Rigathi strong, and he'll wake up when it's too late, that Rigathi has become too strong for him even to attempt to impeach. And Ruto should not make the same mistake Uhuru made on him. Uhuru was too patient to a point. William Ruto grew very strong. He could not be impeached. To a point, he even went ahead and snatched the mountain votes from Uhuru Kenyatta. William Ruto should not make that blunder. If he has to deal with the Rigathi, it has to be now. And then again, the impeachment of Rigathi was also going to benefit leaders such as Kalonzo Musyoka. In the recent days, we have seen Kalonzo Musyoka trying to pretend to be sympathizing with Rigathi Gachagua. And we saw him saying that as Wiper Party, they will reject Rigathi's impeachment. So if that impeachment is being shelved, then the likes of Kalonzo Musyoka are clearly going to lose it politically, because he was really waiting to milk a lot of political mileage from that. This is a bad news for Kalonzo Musyoka, and it's also a bad news for Raila Odinga. An impeachment of Rigathi Gachagua will also be a good news for Raila Odinga, in that Raila Odinga will now position himself as the kingmaker. In that, should he decide to support Ruto, then maybe William Ruto will win in the next election. If he decides not to support Ruto, then it's clear we'll just team up with the impeached Rigathi and other leaders to send Ruto home. So this is a very big blow to Raila Odinga and to Kalonzo Musyoka. Let me stop it there, ladies and gentlemen. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give the video a like. Any person watching us outside Kenya for the first time, drop a comment, let us know from which part of the globe you are watching us from. If possible, subscribe, give the video a like. Thank you. God bless you. God bless Kenya.